Reading quotes and life lessons is like diving into the wisdom of the ages. Discover invaluable insights that can shape and transform your life. And who better to guide us than one of the most influential and revered figures in history, Mahatma Gandhi.
In the democracy which I have envisaged, a democracy established by nonviolence, there will be equal freedom for all. Everybody will be his own master. It is to join a struggle for such democracy that I invite you today.
This quote highlights the importance of nonviolence and equality in a democracy. It calls for individuals to actively participate in the fight for a democratic society where everyone has equal rights and freedom.
We cannot evoke the true spirit of sacrifice and valor so long as we are not free.
This sentence emphasizes the importance of freedom in order to truly embody the values of sacrifice and bravery. It suggests that without freedom, our actions may not hold the same meaning or significance.
The man who uses coercion is guilty of deliberate violence. Coercion is inhuman.
The quote reflects on the negative consequences of using coercion and emphasizes its inhuman nature.
The only thing lawful is nonviolence. Violence can never be lawful in the sense meant here, i.e., not according to man-made laws, but according to the laws made by nature for man.
This quote emphasizes the importance of nonviolence and suggests that man-made laws should align with the laws of nature.
The human body is meant solely for service, never for indulgence. The secret of happy life lies in renunciation. Renunciation is life. Indulgence spells death.
This quote emphasizes the importance of self-control and sacrifice for a fulfilling and meaningful life. It suggests that pursuing indulgence and hedonism can ultimately lead to unhappiness and spiritual death.
If you want to give a message again to the West, it must be a message of love, it must be a message of truth.
This statement emphasizes the importance of spreading love and truth as a means of communication and understanding between different cultures and societies.
Impure means result in an impure end. One cannot reach truth by untruthfulness. Truthful conduct alone can reach truth.
This quote emphasizes the importance of honesty and integrity in seeking truth and achieving desirable outcomes in life.
In the dictionary of Satyagraha, there is no enemy.
This quote promotes the idea of nonviolence and peaceful resistance, suggesting that in the practice of Satyagraha, there is no place for perceiving others as enemies.
Capital as such is not evil, it is its wrong use that is evil. Capital in some form or other will always be needed.
This quote emphasizes the importance of responsible use of capital and implies that capital itself is not inherently evil, but rather its misuse can lead to negative consequences. It suggests that capital will always be necessary in some capacity.
Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not for every man's greed.
This sentence reflects a deep concern for the environment and encourages us to consider the consequences of our actions. It reminds us that our planet has limited resources and urges us to prioritize sustainability and moderation.
It is also a warning. It is a warning that, if nobody reads the writing on the wall, man will be reduced to the state of the beast, whom he is shaming by his manners.
This quote highlights the importance of paying attention to the signs and messages around us. It reminds us that if we ignore the warnings and fail to understand the consequences of our actions, we may regress to a primitive state and lose the qualities that distinguish us as human beings.
This is no appeal made by a man who does not know his business. I have been practicing with scientific precision nonviolence and its possibilities for an unbroken period of over 50 years.
This quote reflects the speaker's confidence and expertise in the subject matter, highlighting their extensive experience and dedication to nonviolence for more than 50 years.
I claim no perfection for myself, but I do claim to be a passionate seeker after truth, which is but another name for God.
This quote expresses a humble yet determined attitude towards the pursuit of truth and the divine. It suggests that the speaker acknowledges their imperfections but remains committed to the quest for understanding and enlightenment.
Whatever the ultimate fate of my country, my love for you remains, and will remain, undiminished. My nonviolence demands universal love, and you are not a small part of it. It is that love which has prompted my appeal to you.
This quote expresses deep commitment and unwavering love towards someone or something. It highlights the importance of nonviolence and universal love, and emphasizes the strength and influence of love in bringing about positive change.
May God give power to every word of mine. In His name I began to write this, and in His name I close it.
This quote expresses a sense of humility and reverence towards a higher power, as well as a desire for one's words to have impact and meaning.